Hello guys, I'm feeling a little bit better, so I figured I'm going to be doing the next part in the tutorial series, which is going to be episodes 9 and 10, and we're going to start off with a simple punch, because since in last episode we learned how to run, punching is the next thing that you're going to want to be learning to do in Pivot, because Pivot is primarily used for action scenes. Now, let's first load up our figure and any ground. But I'm going to actually include a download link to get this. Instead I'm going to teach you how to make it. Okay, so let's first find the ground. Flat ground? Okay. Yes. I'm not going to get that right now. So we're just going to create the ground, and we're going to add it as a color that's not black or white, because you never want a solid color background. Let's undo that right there. So I'm just going to be using a red figure and a blue figure, just to demonstrate the punch. Alright, and you see I created a frame. That's just in case I have to fall back on it. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And forgive me for any noise in the background. Usually I record these at like 2 in the morning, so there's not usually stuff in the background, but there's stuff in the background this time, and I really don't care. It's not like I'm going to be telling him to do anything. I am borrowing his thing, so kind of gotta, yeah, I got to find my place. Yeah. So let's just set up these characters, and you can use just about any position, but I'm just going to go in this basic position here, and we'll go from there into this position. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to reply to him real quick just to let him know that I am still here. Shout out to you, you know who you are. Yeah, okay. He understands completely. Okay, so now the first part in this tutorial is we're going to basically use our walking at first, just to get a little bit of momentum. So we're going to get a foot placement point, which I've already shown you how to make these. And I'm just going to put it on this front foot because I can use the onion skin for the bottom foot, or the back foot, sorry. So we'll just delete that frame right out there, and here we go. The first thing we're going to want to do is begin a slow step up, and I'm not going to be animating the other figure just for tutorial purposes, but when you do this you are going to animate that other guy. So he's going to start getting himself straightened up, and pick whichever foot arm you want, but you're going to be pulling that upwards like that. So now as momentum builds again, which is where you're going to double up, about double his spacing from last time. His leg's gonna get more like this. This leg is gonna go out like it's walking. His body straightens up. This arm comes out a little bit, just to keep up with momentum. Actually, we're gonna make it go back a bit. So arm raises up, and this is where the final frame of the actual not exactly charging, but steadying his fist and readying it goes out. And he's gonna raise himself up, and then in this frame, to imply power, we're going to set this guy back down on his foot. That foot. This foot's gonna come out, and we're just essentially slamming this dude back. And this arm's gonna come back some. So just boom. And Hugh will react however physics tell him to react. Physics aren't telling him to react like this, but whatever, man. And then we will set him up, and that's a very it's a very bad frame. I guess is what I should say. And you also see I'm slacking a bit on foot placement, but for right now, doesn't really matter. Now this was a hard-hitting punch, so he's just gonna fly off into the distance, or actually, we can just go ahead and just delete him from all these frames entirely. And then we'll just ease him going back down, because it's supposed to be a somewhat sudden stop, but like that. And if you're gonna do some other stuff, this is just for a really hard hit. A softer hit, you won't add this whole jumped all the way to the ground sort of thing. You'll just have this. It'll come essentially just straight out. He won't duck down or any. But for this frame, you're also going to imply power by having it boom, and then this frame is going to go up a little bit. And if you wanted to do that straight, just do the exact same thing, except for instead of going down, he's going to be punching outwards. You don't have to do the whole ducking or anything. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, then give it a like. If you want to tell me what you would like to know how to do, or anything you want, or you just want to leave a comment, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you want to see videos like this, they come out every other day, or maybe once a day. They come out at different times, but you'll be getting at least 2 a week. Probably more. If you want to see those, then subscribe. Alright, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day and happy animating.